Hello YouTube, this is my very first video. My name is Priscilla and I have PCOS, so I want to talk to you about my journey with PCOS and my fight with infertility started about a year ago, and we were trying to get pregnant, successfully, of course. And next week I am going to the OB/GYN here in the United States because I was diagnosed in Europe. I'm not from US, as you can say by my accent. I'm going to OB/GYN for the first time next week, and probably I'm going to start my medications and we'll start trying seriously. Not that it wasn't serious by now, but still it will be much more serious than that. And I wanted to tell you about my journey so far. First, we started 2 months before our wedding last year. We started trying in October. The wedding was in December, and now it's November, so it's a little bit more than a year. We were trying the normal way. I bought some tests for ovulation, different ones, with straps, electronic, all kinds, and I was testing myself very carefully for 3 months. I didn't know that I have a PCOS back then, and I didn't have an ovulation at all according to the tests. And I thought that there is something wrong with the test because I did have a cycle. I have blood every single month since I am a child, and probably I had skipped a month, but it was like a month per year, so it's nothing, and I was under a lot of stress, so I thought it's because of that. And so I thought there is something wrong with the tests. I believe that if I have a menstrual cycle, ergo I have an ovulation. So it is just impossible that these things don't show anything. So when I go back in Europe for our second wedding with our relatives this summer, I went to an OB/GYN there, and it was my first exam since I was a little girl. I had a very bad experience back then, so I haven't been to an OB/GYN since then. It's more than 10 years, probably 15. I know that's bad, but my experience back then was very awful, so I didn't want to go to that thing again. Anyways, so I went there and he made every single test possible and everything was okay. I didn't have an infection or anything. My uterus was fine, everything was fine, but I had cysts in my ovaries. So he wanted to make some additional tests, but we didn't have time. We went for our honeymoon. Everything was tightly scheduled, and after that we returned to the United States, and we found out that our insurance is very limited. We had Humana Bronze plan, which if you have, you should probably change it because it doesn't cover absolutely anything. The deductible is so high that you just you are on your own. It will help you if you have a heart surgery, but if you just want to go to see the doctor and have some treatment, it's useless. So we started trying to change our plan. So we are successfully on Humana Platinum, and it will start next week. That's why I'm going next week to the OB-GYN, and I'm starting today this vlog. And so when I returned and I found out that I can't go to the doctor and I can't get any medicine prescribed, because here it's illegal to get drugs, while in Europe you can do that if you want. I just started reading books about PCOS because I had no other option, and I found an amazing book, a PCOS diet plan, and it explained me a lot, because before that I read some other books, and truly sad, my OB-GYN in Bulgaria didn't know almost anything about the condition, because he said, yes, you have cyst, but since you don't remember having like getting bigger in some time, that means you're fine, we will test you again, you probably everything is okay. But when I started reading the book, I found out that I actually had a lot of symptoms. For example, things that I had ever had for my entire life, and I really believed that they're part of myself, of my character. For example, I'm hyperactive in the mornings, but about 4 p.m. I'm like dead. I cannot think after that, and I just 5 is the best I can do, like work-wise. After that, I can't read book, I can't do anything. I just can watch to the TV or go dinner or walks, but no thinking, no real thinking, no studying, no nothing. This is because of the PCOS, because after some time your blood sugar level is dropped, because I didn't eat late. So that's the reason I wasn't able to think. Another thing that is because of the PCOS, I started losing hair on my head. It was like very bad, and it started like 5 years ago. My hair was amazing. It was like from a shampoo advertisement. Everybody was jealous. Now it's just ordinary hair, nothing special. And I lost a lot of hair. I thought it's because I used to do henna every month, and after that I stopped, and it started falling. And I thought it's because of the henna. I didn't think for a moment that everything I had in my entire life is connected. For example, I have joint pains. It turned out it's again because of the PCOS. I had some facial hair that started growing more aggressively in the last years. But with my weight, I have always been bigger. Ever since I was like 4 or even less. I had always been in a battle with my weight, and I tried every single diet on earth. I was losing, then gaining again, you know the thing. I stopped all carbonated drinks and sugary drinks and juices about 10 years ago. I used only whole wheat bread. I don't really like fruits and vegetables a lot, but I was eating like salad once in a while. I don't eat too fat food. I'm trying to eat lean, and I was thinking I'm fine the whole time, especially when I came to America, and I found out that almost everybody here is fatter than me. So I thought I'm just fine, but it's not true when you're obese, because I'm obese now. Well, I'm borderline obese and overweight, but I'm still obese. it's bad for your body. It doesn't matter what the others are like. So what I wanted to show you, because I don't have this PCOS plan diet, here I took it from the library and I returned it. I have some other books that I bought and I wanted to show you. The first one is Before Your Pregnancy. See it? It's a very nice book, and honestly, I have a lot of books for pregnancy and for a baby and bringing up a child and everything, but I believe it's bad luck to read them before I'm pregnant, because I now know it's very difficult for me. So I have these, I will show you just in a second, but I am scared to read them. I'm truly scared. And I'm watching some videos on YouTube, and there are people that are in in the same condition as I am, and are buying clothes and stuff for their baby to be. But I really think it's because if I buy those and if I don't get pregnant for a year after that, I will be just devastated. I cannot handle that. But I buy these books because I believe that it's nice to have a book, it's nice to know. And I have a friend of mine who got pregnant with twins, and I'm so happy to her. And I gave her as a gift some of my books, but still I am scared to read them. So here are my books. The first one is Dr. Spock's. Hope you can see it okay. Baby and child care is like the Bible of bringing a baby. The second one is Nursing Mother's Companion. The third one is in Bulgarian. I bought it when I was a student. I was like 10th grade, but I believe I saw that with a magazine. It was a gift with the magazine, and I thought, well, I will have a baby sometime, so I can buy that. This one, it means cares for the baby, and it starts. This is the only one I read actually, but I read it like 5 or more years ago, and back then I didn't know I have any issues. It starts with the delivery and the pregnancy, and after that the whole first year of the baby. It's very small, so it's easy to read. The next one is mostly for the fathers. Help, my baby came without instructions. It's like the basic baby stuff. This one is again in Bulgarian. It's about different conditions connected to pregnancy. Next one is Woman, an intimate geography. It tells more about female structure, and I probably will read that one after I finish my book, because it's not actually a pregnancy book. It's just about physiology, and you can always learn more about your body. Next one is A Baby at Last. It's about infertility issues, and I will probably read that one as well. I mean, before I get pregnant, if I get pregnant. Oh, that sounds so bad. Sorry about that. The next one is the standard one, What to Expect. You already probably have or know that book. What to Expect the toddler years, and What to Expect the first year. And the last one is Crafts for Baby. I booked that in a sale, and I'm not sure if I ever will do anything from here, but there are some nice projects. For example, little clothes and stuff. I just have this. I have never looked through it very carefully. I just go through the pages. And the last thing I have a journal. It's empty. It's a notebook. I will use that when I get pregnant. I want to write some stuff about my feelings, about my hopes and everything while I'm pregnant. And last thing, because this video is very big now, I want to thank you for watching this video and to help you that you're by my side, because PCOS is a thing you can talk about with your husband or with your family. They will just not understand. Some of my relatives believe it's nothing. Some of them think I'm cursed or something. Some of them think it's bad luck, and they are either feeling sad for me, which I feel like insulting, or are trying to ignore my condition, and I just need to talk to somebody about that. So I made a blog, and I will put some things in my next video. Will be about the diet I'm on. I lost about 10 pounds on that, and it helps me feeling better, so hopefully it will help you feel better as well. So thank you, and let's hope that we'll have some good news next week. Bye.